All right, I'm finally finished with domain 7. Domain 7, really long domain, took me a couple of weeks to get through this shit. It's like 40 videos. Maybe 35 videos, and then in between some of the videos, there's a couple of quizzes. Very boring, very long, very boring. I'm going to read and go through some of what was covered in domain 7. I'm glad I'm through it, but I think domain 8, might be a little bit more difficult. And I think what I have to do is I have to go through the Pete Zerger videos for domain 7 again to kind of get it down pat. But before I do that, I'm going to take this practice test on domain 7. So 30 questions, 30 practice questions on the Udemy site for domain 7. Here's kind of what was reviewed in domain 7. Administrative personal security, digital forensics, and forgive me because I'm reading this off of my notes. Events, alerts, incidents, and problems. Incident management and responses. SIEM, IDS, IPS, SOAR. A SIEM is your incident and event management. So something like a LogRhythm, which is what I've used before. I think SolarWinds has their own SIEM. There are several SIEMs out there. I think Manage Engine has one too, but IDS, IPS, the difference between network-based and host-based. IDS, IPS, I'm familiar with that. I've used network IPS or firewalls and IDS systems as well. Network-based IDS, IPS. I've also used host-based IPS. Configuration management, patch management, change management, very important. Change management is what you do so if anything goes wrong, once a change is made, it's documented and you can revert the changes that were made. Also, configuration management, which is having like a gold image for your servers or your workstations. Maybe you use SCCM or you use Intune, maybe. Might be configuration management, patch management to make sure that the servers are up to date and you mitigate vulnerabilities, so you make sure you patch your servers. And it talked about how you manage patches. We also reviewed zero-day vulnerabilities. And then for some reason, it went into fault tolerance backups, RAID, e-vaulting, and just, I'm like, I don't care about RAID 5, bro. I'm not building servers. But yeah, it went into a lot of fault tolerance and understanding striping and disk striping and stuff like that. Bro, such boring ass stuff. And then the last the last third of this domain was business continuity and disaster recovery. So BCP, DRP, hot sites, cold sites, warm sites, and just maintaining documentation for disaster recovery and prioritizing which systems need to be, so tiers of systems, and which systems are deemed more critical in order to determine what it is that you want to protect, or which systems need to come up first in the event there's a disaster. And I guess that's where backups come into play too, because if you have talks about offsite backups and making sure, based on your business continuity planning, and somehow we went over business impact analysis. So BIA, business impact analysis, and that helps you determine how long your site is going to be up for. You know what? Can I have a latte?
Yeah.
Not the decaf. Yeah, decaf.
You wanted to make it like how she made it for you?
No, I like the way you make it better.
Oh, because you said today you liked that latte.
I did. I like how she normally makes it.
It was very milky. I was a little surprised that you said it was good.
Yeah, but I like everything you do better than anyone else. Can we not do this?
I was a little...
Can we do this? Not do this while I'm recording, though?
Well, people should know.
No, that's fine.
Because you literally say you like that latte better.
I did not. I never said that. I didn't even say that just now.
No, you said that the latte was really good, the way she does it.
No, I just said I liked it.
I know what you like. Don't tell me what you like.
All right. So I got your ass in the kitchen. Just make my fucking latte, yo.
Well, next time, don't get confused.
Stop trying to be funny on my shit.
I was almost like, where's my husband? Just saying that.
Anyway, so that's what I went over, and DRPs. Yeah, there was a lot of. Oh yeah, business impact analysis, infrastructure redundancy. So that's the DRPs, and that's it. So I'm going to take this test now, see where I am. I don't expect to do well, but after this I'll be able to read domain 7 from the book that I'm using, and I will do the Pete Zerger videos after I take this test. I also want to do, I feel like I want to do, I think I'm gonna start domain 8 tomorrow, but I think I want to answer some of the questions that I've seen. And this is completely separate, but a thought that I had was, I think a couple of you asked questions in the comments, so I kind of want to read that on the next video. But anyway, if you're studying or you have studied, let me know what you think about domain 7 and how you were able to get through it. Or even if you've taken the test and passed the test or didn't pass the test, how much, and I know all the tests are different, but how much of the test questions did involve domain 7. So let me know. I'm going to go check to make sure she's not spiking my latte. Trying to
ever have another woman make a coffee for you.
Oh my God. All right.
Ever. And then tell me it's good. You're crazy.